Um, Ever wonder why some title 90s action flicks fade into obscurity, while others remain classics? We all remember the Crowing Blade, but there's a hidden gem that often gets overlooked. So I'm talking about 1994's Timecop starring Jean-Claude Van Damme, Timecop, and um, it's not just this movie isn't a fun ride. It's a surprisingly clever take on time travel and a fantastic example of 90s action. It was a hit back then, but seems to have been forgotten today, despite talks of a reboot for years. So why does Time Cop still kick so much? But let's dive in. So some might champion Street Fighter or Kickboxer as Van Damme's best. But for me, Time Cop takes the crown, um, based on the Dark Horse comic Time Cop, A Man Out of Time. It follows a time traveling cop, Max Walker, trying to save his wife and stop a corrupted politician from altering history. It's a fantastic blend of action and sci-fi, and Van Damme feels perfectly cast. He wasn't the bulky action star like Schwarzenegger or Stallone. He was a martial artist, and this film plays to that strength. It's a film that would be cool even without the martial arts, but is all the better for having them. It is. I love time travel movies, but each one has its own rules. Terminator isn't the same as the butterfly effect, and Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure is uh, a world away from Primer. Time Cop has its own unique take, and you can only travel backward. And there's a Time Enforcement Commission (TEC) to prevent tampering. Changing the past can alter the present, but here's the twist. Your past and present selves can't touch or face disintegration. Uh, it's like don't cross the streams from Ghostbusters, but way more gruesome. It was sometimes I don't want my movies to feel like too comic booky. Um, and I don't love Batman Forever, but I adore Batman and Robin because it embraces the cheese. Time Cop strikes the perfect balance. Uh, the the opening scene with futuristic weapons, uh, blasting Confederate soldiers sets the tone. Um, I can't speak to its faithfulness to the comic, but it feels like it leapt off the page. The story is predictable, but that's okay. It's a comic book movie, and it delivers on that promise. Um, Van Damme has made plenty of great action films like Universal Soldier, but Time Cop stands out because of its varied action sequences that used uh, fighting old-timey thugs in the 1920s while still using martial arts is a brilliant visual. The iconic underwear fight with knives and a leaping split on counters adds a sense of danger. It all fits together. The consequences of Van Damme's actions ripple through time. It's a joy to watch, and so while it might not be Van Damme's best action film, it's definitely my favorite. Time Cop deserves more love. Okay, it's a a fun, clever, and surprisingly well-made action movie that holds up today. Uh, what do you think? Let me know your thoughts. With that said, thanks for watching, and until next time.